Hello Ji, good morning ladies and gentlemen. This is Kunal here. Today we are going to read and understand today's Murli. Today is 17th April 2026. Let us understand the fundamentals first. That this Murli is being published by the Brahma Kumaris, and the creator, or you can say the, you know, what do we say it, that who has spoken this Murli, who to whom this Murli belongs. This Murli belongs to Shiv Baba, a point of light who stays in Paramdham, Shiv Baba, and is being told to us or delivered to us by Brahma Baba. You might have visited to the Madhuban as well, Pandav Bhavan. So there is a room of him. He is called Brahma Baba, Baba Room we call it, and it is an organization in Mount Abu. And I am Kunal, and I am being following these practices from last 5 years, and now I have decided to move forward and open a YouTube channel for the English audience. And today I am telling you about the, or reading you the Murli. So let's start. Sweet children, become pure and you will become worthy of doing spiritual service. Soul conscious children, stay on the pilgrimage of remembrance and also enable others to stay on this pilgrimage. Question: how does the income that you children earn at the confluence age become your true income? Answer is, the income that you earn at this time lasts for 21 births. By earning this income, you never become bankrupt. To listen to this knowledge and give it to others and stay in remembrance and inspire others to do the same is the true income that only the true Father teaches you to earn. Throughout the whole cycle, no one else can earn such an income. No other income goes with you. Om Shanti. You children have been stumbling along a great deal on the path of devotion. On the path of devotion, people go on pilgrimage with a lot of love and good feelings. They listen to the Ramayana, etc. They sit and listen to those stories with so much love that they even cry. Our goddess Sita or our god Ram has been abducted by the devil Raman. When they hear this, they cry. All of these are tall stories in which there is no benefit. They even call out, "O purifier, come and make us unhappy souls happy." Because they say that souls are immune to the effect of actions. They don't understand that it is souls that experience sorrow. They believe that souls are beyond happiness and sorrow. Why do they say this? Because they believe that God is beyond happiness and sorrow. They ask how it is that His children could go to the happiness and sorrow. You children now understand all of these things. Even on the path of this knowledge, there is sometimes an eclipse of bad omens, and sometimes something else happens. Sometimes your faces are blooming and other times they wilt. This is a war with Maya. Maya has to be conquered. When someone becomes unconscious, the life-giving herb of Manmanabhav is given. There is a lot of glamour on the path of devotion. They decorate the idols of the deities so much and put real jewelry on them. The ornaments are the property of the idols, and anything that belongs to the idols belongs to the priests and trustees of the temple. You children know you were decorated with many diamonds and jewel in the living form, and you still wore a lot of jewelry when you then become worshippers. Now you don't have anything. You wore them in the living form and also in the non-living form. Now you have no jewelry, you are completely ordinary. The Father says, I enter an ordinary body, that is, no external or kingly splendor. Even sannyasis have a lot of external splendor. You now understand how we souls were so pure in the golden age. Even our bodies were pure. Even our decorations were very beautiful. Those who are beautiful have a keen interest in decorating themselves. When you were beautiful, you wore beautiful jewelry. You used to wear big necklaces, etc., of diamonds. Here, everything is ugly. Even the cows have become so ugly. When Baba went to Srinath Dware, there were beautiful cows there. They portray the cows with Sri Krishna as very beautiful. Here, because this is the Iron Age, just look what all cows are like. Such cows don't exist there. You children are becoming the masters of the world. Even your decoration there was very beautiful. Just think about it. There would definitely be cows there. The cow dung, there will be so much fertilizer is needed for the land. When fertilizer is used, the harvest is good. Everything there is a very good and nourishing. Here there is no nourishment in anything. Everything has become completely powerless. Some daughters go to the subtle region, they would eat such large fruit and also drink the very sweet juice from the fruit. Visions were granted showing how the gardeners there would cut the fruit and give it to them. There cannot be any fruit, etc. In the subtle region, those were just visions. Nevertheless, heaven will exist here. Heaven will exist here. People believe that heaven is up above. Heaven neither exists in the subtle region or nor in the incorporeal world. It only exists here. The vision that the daughters had here will then be seen with your physical eyes. The things that everyone has are according to their position. Look how beautiful the palaces of kings are. There are many very good palaces built in Jaipur. When people go there, they have to buy tickets just as to see the palaces. They have palaces especially open to the public. They themselves live in other palaces. They happens even now in the Iron Age. This is an impure world. No one considers himself to be the impure. You now understand that you were impure, you were of no use, and you are now become beautiful. That world will be first class. Although the mansions in America, etc., are first class, they are nothing compared to the palaces there. Because the palaces here also give temporary happiness. First, there are first class palaces there. There are first class cows there. There are still cowherds there. Shri Krishna too is called a cowherd. People who look after the cows here call themselves cowherds, who belongs to the dynasty of Shri Krishna. In fact, that cannot be called the dynasty of Shri Krishna. It can be said that they belong to the kingdom of Shri Krishna. Wealthy people who have cows would also have cowherds to look after the cows. The word cowherd belongs to the golden age. It is a matter of only yesterday. Yesterday we belonged to the original eternal deity religion, and then we become impure, and so we began to call ourselves Hindus. When you ask people nowadays if they belong to the original eternal deity religion or the Hindu religion, they will write that they belong to the Hindu religion. Who established the Hindu religion? Who established the deity religion? No one knows this. Baba asked the question, tell me who established the original eternal deity religion. Shiv Baba is establishing it through Brahma. The original eternal deity religion was established through the Srimad of God Shiv Baba. Then there was the kingdom of Ravan, and people began to indulge in vice. They start to call themselves Hindus where the path of devotion begins. No one call himself as a deity now. Ravan made you vicious and the Father has come to make you viceless. You are becoming deities by following God's direction. Only the Father comes and makes you Brahmins into deities. It sits in the intellect of you children, number wise, how you come down the ladder. You understand that all other human beings are following devilish dictates, whereas you are following God's direction. You have been coming down the ladder by following Ravan's direct dictates. After 84 births, you will then take the number 1 birth. Your godly intellects understand the beginning, the middle, and the end of the world cycle. Or you can say the end of the whole world. This life of yours is invaluable. It is very great. It is now that the Father comes and purifies you. We are now becoming worthy of doing spiritual service. Those people are physical social workers who remain body conscious. You are soul conscious. You take souls on the spiritual pilgrimage. The Father explains you were Sato Pradhan and you have now become Tamo Pradhan. Those who are Sato Pradhan are called pure, whereas those who are Tamo Pradhan are called impure. Alloy is mixed in souls. It is souls that have to be made Sato Pradhan. The more you stay in remembrance, the purer you will become. Otherwise, you will become less pure and the burden of sins will still remain on your heads. All souls are at first pure and then each one's part is individual. Not everyone can have the same part. The highest part is Baba's and then there are the parts of Brahma and Saraswati. Those who carry out establishment also sustain it. There are great parts. First is Shiv Baba and then there are Brahma and Saraswati who take rebirth. Shankar only adopts a subtle form. It isn't that Shankar takes a body on loan. Shri Krishna has his own body. It is only Shiv Baba who takes a body on loan here. He enters an impure body in this impure world and serves everyone to make them into liberation and liberation in life. You first have to go into liberation. Only the one Father is the knowledgeful Father. The Father only He is called Shiv Baba. It doesn't seem right to all Shankar, Baba. The term Shiv Baba is very sweet. Some offer ak flowers to Shiva and others offer something else. Some still offer milk. The Father continues to explain to the children in many different ways. You children are told that everything depends on yoga. It is only by having yoga that your sins will be absolved. Those who have yoga are also able to imbibe this knowledge well. They will continue to study on their own because they also have to relate to this knowledge. This is something new. Only those who heard this knowledge directly from God are the ones who hear it now. This knowledge will then no longer remain. You are now listening to whatever the Father says to you at this time. You imbibe it now and you then have to play your parts of the reward. It is also now that you hear this knowledge and also relate it to others. This part will not be there in the golden age. There it is the part of the reward. People study to become barristers and they earn money working as barristers. This is such a huge income. People of the world don't know about it at all. You know that the true Father is enabling you to earn a true income through which you will never become bankrupt. You are now earning a true income. It will remain with you for 21 births. That other income doesn't go with you. This one will go with you, and you should therefore occupy yourself in earning this income. These things are not in the intellects of anyone's but you children. Among you there are also some who forgot it again and again. You should not forget the father or the inheritance. There is only the one thing to do. Simply remember the father, from whom you receive your inheritance for 21 births. Your bodies will also remain free and disease free for 24 births. 21 births. Untimely death will not take place until you reach old age. You children should have so much happiness. The remembrance of the Father is the main thing. It is in this that Maya creates obstacle. She brings storms. Many types of storms come. You say that you will. You say that you will remember the Father, but you are unable to do that. It is in having remembrance that many fail, many lack in the subject of yoga. You must become as strong as possible in yoga. The knowledge of the seed and the tree is not a big thing. The Father says, remember me. By remembering me and knowing me, you will come to know everything. Remembrance contains everything. Remember sweet Baba, Shiv Baba, the highest on high is God. He is the most elevated of all. He gives you the highest on high inheritance for 21 births. He makes you immortal and constantly happy. You become the masters of the land of immortality. Therefore, you should remember such a father very well. When you don't remember the Father, you remember everything else. Acha, to the sweetest, beloved, long lost and now found children, love, remembrance and good morning from the mother, the father, the Bap Dada. The spiritual father says Namaste to you, spiritual children. We spiritual children say Namaste and good morning and thank you to Baba. Essence for Dharana. This godly life is very, very valuable. Make both yourself, the soul and your body pure in this life. Stay on the spiritual pilgrimage and teach others this pilgrimage. Occupy yourself in earning a true income as such as possible. In order to become free from disease, become strong in remembrance. Blessing, may you use your body for doing godly service while considering it to be a valuable property entrusted to you, and so become the conqueror of attachment. When you are given something valuable to look after, you do not consider it to be yours and you do not have attachment to it. That body too is entrusted to you for doing godly service. The spiritual father has entrusted it to you, and so you would definitely remember the spiritual father. By considering it to be entrusted to you, there will be spirituality and you don't have any attachment of it being yours. This is an easy way to become constant yogis and a conqueror of attachment. So now reveal your stage of spirituality. Slogan: in order to go into the stage of retirement, underline purity in your vision and attitude. A Vyakti signal: imbibe the virtues of sweetness and humility to become great. Every word of yours is great. Any thought in your mind about anyone else should be sweet. Let your nature be that of uplifting everyone, a nature of sweetness and humility. Never says my nature is like that. Where did mine come from? My nature of speaking is very loud. My nature is forceful. To be influenced by your nature is also Maya. Now become a conqueror of Maya, transform any the nature of being arrogant, disheartened, jealousy, or forceful. So, friends, this was today's Murli. Today is 17th April 2026. I'll meet you tomorrow. Kindly please subscribe to our channel. If you liked it, please hit the like button and share it with others. Thank you and thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Om Shanti.